not reminiscent of the time not too long ago when two separate commissions of inquiry implicated the then Minister of Agriculture in corrupt practices in the procurement of maize from Zambia, and yet the DPP retained him as its vice president. His head did not roll in the DPP then, and no heads are rolling in the DPP now, because stealing from Malawians is not a consequential crime in the DPP. Stealing from Malawians is a pastime. It is business as usual. At every turn, the DPP creates easy loopholes that facilitate one-arm stealing from Malawians. If the DPP sells a bank belonging to Malawians, it is a chance for someone to steal from Malawians. If a DPP official or sympathizer sues the state, the compensation they will seek through the courts is multiple times more than the loss they suffer, because it is a chance for someone to steal from Malawians. If the DPP procures generators, it will turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to the outcry of Malawians against the move, because it is a chance for someone to steal from Malawians. If there is a foreign trip for the president, the DPP will flood his entourage with dozens of cash-hungry hand-clappers, because it is a chance for someone to steal from Malawians. If there is a vacancy at a foreign embassy that requires a professional and career diplomat, the DPP will send someone unqualified whose only credential is being related to someone at State House or by tribe or blood, because it is a chance for someone to steal from Malawians. If there are vacancies on parastatal boards, the DPP will fill those seats with party sympathizers who then siphon money to fund Blue Knights, because it's a chance for someone to steal from Malawians. If there is a youth center to be built in Mzuzu, the DPP will launch the project twice and spend 30 million kwacha a month on allowances, while there is no building to show for it, because it is a chance to steal from Malawians. The DPP has no shortage of wide open gates for siphoning money from Malawians. Cash Gate 2.0, Calendar Printing Gate, Ardmart 45 billion Gate, Teveta Gate, Mori Brothers 3 billion Gate, Macra Gate, Maize Gate, Office Furniture Gate, Generator Gate, Ego Scores Procurement Gate, Sarima Feasibility Study Gate, Mombela University Gate, Palombe District Hospital Gate, Nsanja Inland Port Gate, 4 billion kwacha disbursement gate, Tractor Gate, National AIDS Commission Fund Gate, and 236 billion kwacha gate. Surely this cannot go on. This surely has to end. Surely we see that these egregious acts of stealing from Malawians are depriving Malawians of roads, medicines, school supplies, school hostels, college scholarships, clean neighborhoods, teachers and nurses and doctors and many more. It is not enough for the president to come here and brag that his government is working on 12 roads, because if the money lost by the DPP through theft is enough to create 50 roads, then it is foolish to clap and chant Boma. Now, to be sure, Mr. Speaker, sir, we don't want a Boma that has anything to do with stealing, but we must accept that it would be easier to remove the DPP from government than it would be to remove theft from the DPP. Mr. Speaker, sir, the third symptom of the DPP malady is torturing Malawians. Wherever you see the DPP in operation, it will not just turn a blind eye to the suffering of Malawians, but it will act as the catalyst for that suffering. It is not uncommon to hear DPP officials castigating respected community leaders, not caring about the hurt that causes. It is not uncommon to hear DPP officials using incendiary and foul language in a public address, not caring about the pain of humiliation this causes. It is not uncommon